Oh my God. Hey. Oh my God. I know I'm late. So oh my God, I was busy. Like, oh my God. Like I literally like set times and completely forget. Like it, I do. Like, cause I do it. I set it up, bitch, and then like, cause I just be like researching shit, reading shit, and then when I see something like worth talking about, then hair flip, and then I'll be like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna talk about that, and then I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna talk about that. And when I do it, I like most of the stuff I email to myself. I'm not even gonna lie, I email the majority of the things that I see like to myself, and just be like, okay, because this is where you saw that, whatever. So then I do that, and then I email myself a lot of stuff. So then I'll go and like open and bookmark, what I want to talk about, or what I'm going to talk about, I should say. And my list is long. I like, oh Lord, Sean, sent yourself 80 fucking things, and ain't none of it in order. Like, ain't none of it in order. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna pick a couple things and then I'm gonna run and talk about it. So, oh my God, it is Beyonce's birthday. Oh my goodness, everybody stand up in the fucking room, bitch. It is motherfucking Beyonce birthday. Happy birthday, queen. We love you, girl. Team Virgo. Hi. My birthday is in 16 days, bitch. Yes. So, oh my God, Beyonce, happy birthday, girl. We love you. It is a motherfucking holiday. So it's just like, oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Beyonce. Oh my God. So I love you, girl. I want to know if you got my gift that I sent. I sent the children one too because we love him. So I didn't send Jay-Z nothing. What do you buy a billionaire? Whatever. So I didn't send him nothing, girl, but I sent you a gift, girl. Beyonce, girl. I hope you get it. You probably won't, but oh well. Girl, I sent it. So yes. I found where Beyonce and Jay-Z live at, y'all. They got a big old beautiful house. Yes. Like 88 million or something like that. Oh my God. So I sent it to the gate. I love her. Like, happy fucking birthday. Like, oh my God. So I sent it to the gate because last night I had to cuss out Rich Lomax. Yep, bitch. I had to cuss out Rich Lomax because he was trying to come from Beyonce. And y'all know I don't play that. Do not come from my fucking girl. Like people have two reasons for not liking Beyonce, bitch. They either just don't. Let's start there. They either just don't. They don't have a specific reason. They just don't like her. So that bitch. And then they try to be like, oh well, she's mediocre. She's boring. She does the same stuff. Bitch. What? She's who? Jigga what? Nigga who? I'm like, oh, y'all got her fucked up. I'm gonna need y'all to put some respect on Beyonce name. Don't play with my girl. Girl, Beyonce, they is jealous of, oh my God, they jealous of us, Beyonce, girl. Beyonce, girl, they is jealous of us. Beach. Y'all is jealous of me. Beyonce, they is just jealous of us, girl. That girl. Baby. Girl, they just jealous of us. That's all that this girl, fuck them. So, yes. It is a bad bitch's birthday. All right. Happy birthday, Beyonce. We love you. Keep being mediocre. Yeah. Keep being that dry shit. Whatever that means. So, yes, happy birthday, Beyonce. So, getting into the topics that I have today. Okay, this is LordGisslle, bitch. Now, I don't know who this white bitch is. I don't know who is this Karen. I don't know who she is, but I have to go do some research. So I'm like, who is she? I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, who? Giselle, Lord. Why is Lord in front of her? She's a whole woman. I'm like, weird. I'm like, but you stripper bitches, y'all swear now y'all creative. So This stripper bitch who used to be like good friends with Ari Fletcher. I'm so y'all is just making people motherfucking celebs. Like these bitches is not no celebrities. What? How the fuck is Ari Fletcher a celebrity? A celebrity of who? A celebrity of what? I never hear about her work. I hear about the people she sleep with, but I never hear about her work. And so how's she a fucking celeb? Gross. So yeah, this Giselle bitch used to be friends with Ari. From what I hear, they're not really friends. Ugh. Maybe it's because she says nigga. Yeah. Maybe Ari wasn't down with that. Maybe Ari didn't like that. Not so much. So this bitch calls this gay black man that she's talking to on live, girl. She called him a faggot. She called him a nigga. Girl, she thought she was going in. But I'm glad like this topic came up because a lot of women, like heterosexual women, have this problem when they get into it with somebody, especially once they find out that they're gay. There's certain stuff that they say out their mouth afterwards, and then they want to swear up and down that, oh, I'm not homophobic. I have gay friends. Just like you say nigga, but you have black friends. Just like that. And this bitch doubled down because it's like beach. You use an N-word and you're saying you have black friends and they don't care. And now you're saying the F word, but you never said that your gay friends don't care. You never said that. How many of those gay friends do you call that? Weird. So I'm here for, we're going to talk about her. We're going to talk about 50 and T.I. Battle of the motherfucking flops. I'm like, both y'all suck. I'm like, what is the problem? 50 Cent, your teeth too fucking big, and T.I., you short. Like, both y'all suck. Y'all ain't on nobody chart. Y'all ain't on nobody chart. Like, we ain't uttering y'all name. We ain't running. Ain't none of y'all motherfucking music on my playlist. Maybe like 2 songs of 50. But I was never a T.I. fan. Like, I mean, he had a couple cute songs, you know, but like, I just felt like most of T.I.'s fans was women, you know, because they thought he was cute. You know, I mean, he was all right, you know, but I've never been a fan, you know, like that. I never bought no album. I never sit there and bump no motherfucking T.I. Now, was it on a playlist, Beach? Maybe. Like on an iPod or Pandora or something like that. But I mean, there's only certain songs like Rubber Band Man, that one song he did with Justin Timberlake. I mean, there's not like a lot of songs of his when I think about hits. I'm like, girl, T.I., a girl, we don't fuck with you like that. You made a whole trap museum, and I was wondering why. I was like, we don't like you like that. The majority of people that like you is because you cute and ATL, that movie. You play the same role each movie, just with a different voice. So it's just like, yeah, not a fan of your acting. Like, you're just kind of there, you know? Gross. So I'm like, yeah, we don't fuck with you like that. But when it comes to 50, you can find me in the club. You say you a wankster. 21 questions. Like, all type of shit. Like, 50 has some bops. Like, I mean, he has some songs. I used to actually like 50. I used to listen to his music, bitch. I bought the album Get Rich or Die Trying. I bought it. Like, because I was a big fan. You know, I liked 50. I did. I liked his music. He had a lot of songs. Many men. Many men. We used to bump 50. I'm not even going to lie. Wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Though we used to bump 50. So I'm not. I mean, it was for a short time, but we still used to listen to him like hard. So when it comes to T.I., we ain't listen to a nigga like that. No. Short fucker. We did not listen. Here goes this. I was looking for yesterday, and obviously you want to pop up. Looked for you for 15 minutes yesterday. Side conversation. But yeah, we didn't fuck with T.I. like that. I'm like, yeah, so T.I., like, you might want to stand down somewhere, and you keep trying to make it seem like your catalog's so much more longer than 50's. No, you just made a little bit more music than him. That's it. It wasn't like hit music, because you came and went. So we're not gonna make it seem like you took over the music game. You changed shit. Like, yeah, no. You didn't do none of that. We was already investing in like the Yin Yang Twins, Lil Jon, all of them. Now they came through making noise. You know, like Lil Jon, the East Side Boy, Lil Scrappy Crime Mob, all of them, they came through and made some motherfucking noise, bitch. They came through and made some noise. Sierra, you know, Monica, the murderer, you know, like people like that. You know, they came through and made motherfucking noise. Outkast and, you know, stuff like that. They came through and they changed the game. You know, they changed the way people looked at music. They changed, and because their wave was big. Outkast was a big ass motherfucker wave, bitch. From Move to the Back of the Bus, always I like the way you move. They was killing it for years, bitch. Yes. Big Boy and Andre, killing shit. Yes. Lil Jon, killing shit. Usher, killing shit. Yeah, you weren't one of those people. You were never one of those people that came through for the South and literally took over. Ludacris did a better job than you, if you ask me. And Ludacris from the motherfucking Chicago, bitch. He was just raised down there. He did a better job than you. Yeah. Ludacris was more influential than you. No, girl, what? What part am I missing? See, I was short and cute, and he was featured in a lot of people's music. That made him more relevant than what he actually was. Because if not, then what happened? What happened? 50 stopped making music and came out with a whole production company, movies, TV shows, drinks, beverages, beach. He did all type of shit. What the fuck did T.I. do? Besides make reality shows with motherfucking Tiny. That music wasn't doing shit. It wasn't doing nothing. Where'd he go? If he was so popping, what happened? When you're an established artist, it's hard to fall off because you're established. Jay-Z could come out with an album right now, that motherfucker gonna sell. People gonna know about it. They're gonna know about it. They're still gonna support it. Kanye could drop an album right now, motherfuckers gonna support it. T.I. did. Do you know? And I'm all for you standing by your comment. But what was T.I.'s last CD? Can you name a song? Two songs right now? Because he just did a CD not too long ago. Can you drop 2 songs right now? Probably not. No. Oh, because you don't fuck with him. Oh, okay. None of us do. It's okay, girl. None of us fuck with him. So we're not gonna make T.I. more than what he is. So we're gonna get into that. You know, I'm not saying he's trash. I'm just saying like you weren't as big as you're trying to make yourself look. 50 Cent's hits are way more memorable than yours. So therefore, you're not gonna beat him. 50 Cent's song In the Club was bigger than any song motherfucking T.I. made. Just that song alone. There's gonna be more people in the room standing up to that than they're gonna stand up to motherfucking Rubber Band Man. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Play that shit in the club. Yeah. I can guarantee you that's when everybody go get a new drink when Rubber Band Man is played. A couple people gonna stand on the dance floor, mostly niggas that act like they got money, but they don't. So a few niggas gonna stay on the floor. But if you play In the Club, everybody gonna be on the floor. Everybody. Go shawty. It's Shebert. It's just something about that song that just make you want to dance. Like it's just something about that song that make you want to go on a dance floor. Rubber Band Man is not gonna do that. It's not gonna do that. It's not. It's gonna be a couple niggas that know the song The Rubber Band Man, but damn near everybody in the club gonna know the song Up in the Club. Everybody. So it's just like, no. I just feel like even if they did do that, I feel like 50 will win because T.I. has some hits, 50 has some hits, but 50's hits are way more memorable. That album, Get Rich or Die Trying, classic. Classic. If you lived in that time period when that album came out, that was a big album. Get Rich or Die Trying. I know it was because FYE was selling the motherfucking albums, bitch, and it was a line around the stove just to get Rich or Die Trying because the movie was had just dropped, bitch. So they was kind of coming out around the same time. So everybody wanted that album. Everybody. And everybody was listening to that shit. Get Rich or Die Trying, that was big for 50. That was a huge album. So, I mean, it changed the realm of music. You know, people looked at music differently. Because that kind of, you know, and then with Ja Rule coming right with, and then it was kind of like, boom, clash of that shit was amazing. That was a great era when you have two big influential people coming out with new sounds, you know, and they clash in those sounds and they both basically come from the same area. So to have Ja Rule and 50, two really big hit makers. So that's why I feel like it should be Ja Rule and 50. It should not be T.I. versus no motherfucking 50 Cent. Like, that's stupid. Like, that's what made Brandy and Monica so juicy, because they didn't like each other. So imagine how many views Ja Rule and fucking 50 Cent get. Like, bitch, that shit would shoot through the roof if it was motherfucking Ja Rule and 50. I know I'll be front row center, bitch. I'll be like, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Like, cause Ja Rule has some cuts. Ja Rule has some hits, bitch. I liked Ja Rule. Holla, holla, it's murder. I used to like him. I used to be like, yes, Ja Rule. So I liked him. And him and Ashanti, they had some super cute songs, some bops, bitch. And you know, 50 had a couple of bops, 21 Questions, Candy Shop. I mean, they have some, you know, so that would be a cute little battle, bitch. Like, that'd be cute. So I just feel like it should be like that. It should be Ja Rule and 50. And it should not be no whack ass motherfucking T.I. and 50 Cent. For what? For what? Oh my God. Like, no, T.I., go get somebody else. You was jealous of us. Don't try to take Ja Rule clout, bitch. So yeah, we're gonna get into that and then like two other more comments. But let's get into this video of Giselle, because y'all know me, I go on and on. Because I'm about to cuss this bitch out. I feel like this gay dude, he did a really good job in cussing her out, but I'm a help. He did a great job. But I was super proud. Super proud. Super proud. I was like, yes, yes, yes. So let's get into it. So this is this bitch Giselle, right? Giselle Lord. She's friends with like Rob Kardashian on Instagram. Yeah. And she was friends with Ari Fletcher's Hoes of a Feather. Yada yada. Yeah. So this hoe was talking to this gator. I don't know who he is because his face is like bleeped out. But he didn't have his camera on, I should say. So they got into it. And she went to some of the most, you know, she was dating a boxer. I forgot his name because he's irrelevant just like her. But yeah, so yeah, it's been shared on, I believe, the Neighborhood Talk too, the Shade Room. There's a lot of places that are sharing this right now. But she is an ex-stripper. She has a daughter that she does mukbang videos with, like Q&A questions and stuff like that. Yeah, so this is like a horrible representation, but anyways, she does like videos with her daughter. She's also like, I don't know if she's continuously stripping, but I know like she's a fucking stripper. So she's a stripper, and she slept with a couple people beach. I don't know if she was dating Floyd Mayweather Jr., but I do know that she like posted him as like man crush, whatever. So she's basically a stupid skank, you know, and she got into an argument with a black gay man, and here it goes.
First, suck my dick and can't
you don't have no dick
from saying nigga.
It's like how you not black, you don't have no dick either, mamas.
I don't give a fuck what I
You
got.
do care, mamas. You do care.
I don't.
You
When
do
I got
care.
a whole lot of money,
You're not black and you're upset about it. I know it must hurt knowing that you're not black and you don't have the melanin in your skin.
No, but guess what?
So you feel like saying it makes you feel more and more black when you're not black. Hello.
Black people. Black lives matter, baby. Because guess what?
No, obviously you say the N-word. You cannot support black women.
I can say nigga. You act like it's what I'm saying.
You don't support it then. You don't support it then. You just like the black men. It's a difference when you like black men than support the men. If you gonna fuck on black men, support black lives matter. Because black men, they want to say the N-word. Hello? Let's talk about it. Stop criticizing black men.
I
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Stop criticizing black men. And stop saying the N-word. Hello? I'm in your mug. Hello? I'm in your mug. And what can you do about it? You can't be kicking me, mamas. I'm in your mug and you're mad. Like I said, you're not black. You're upset. You are not black. You are not black. You have no chip of melanin in your damn skin.
Okay, Miss Mamas. Okay, Miss Mamas.
Miss Mama's nothing, Mama. I already called you Mama.
Okay, Miss Mamas.
Like I said, address me, my people. That's Nate and the clip. Remember us.
Okay, Miss Mamas.
Well, my brother's recording, girl, and you still going. You're not black just to make a chance, Mama.
I don't give a fuck
you
if I'm not
black.
You
might be a black
than
girl, but you'll never be a black girl. Hello?
You're more upset than I am.
I'm upset, girl. I'm gagging at you, girl. You up there crying about, oh, I can say nigga. Shut up, girl.
I can say it if I want to. You seem more bothered than any of my black friends.
So you think because you have black friends make it okay?
You seem more bothered than my black friends.
Let me just make this to you. All right, let me just make this to you. If you are not black, you cannot use the N-word. I don't know. I cannot.
And guess what?
And guess what? You're an ignorant bitch. I know. You already know.
So is your mother. So is your mother. Your mother's so ignorant.
My
she should have swallowed you.
She's a black woman.
She should have swallowed
I know you love to have her spine be a black woman. I know
your mother should have swallowed you.
You want to be black so damn bad.
I think it's hilarious when people don't realize that when you say, like she just said, your mother's so ignorant. Okay, well, what's the definition of the word nigger? Isn't it ignorant? Ignorant person? Isn't that the definition? An ignorant person. So if you call his mother ignorant, aren't you calling her the N-word with an R at the end? That's the definition. So I can either say, hey, slut, or I could say, hey, person that gets fucked by a lot of people. That's the definition of slut. So aren't I still calling you that? Weird. So hair flip. I do have to agree. If you aren't black, I don't think you should be saying the word nigga. I don't. But I also think as black people, you shouldn't be expressing the N-word around people that aren't black. So if if a black person is calling her like nigga, or like one of her brothers like nigga, like this and that, like no, as black people, we shouldn't be calling other races the N-word either. Because sometimes that makes them feel comfortable, bitch. That makes them feel like, oh, well, if you say it to me, I get to say it back. Okay. And there's a lot of people that don't mind it, that aren't accepting to, people, because I can't be biased, when saying this, I got to be unbiased about it. There are a lot of black people that have like Puerto Rican people around them and whatnot, and they call each other nigga. Like the black person calls them nigga and they call them nigga in return. But it doesn't go like that everywhere. So I'm the type of person that has been raised around either black people or Caucasian. None of the Caucasian people around me call me nigga. They don't call me that. Not jokingly, not just when we just sitting around having conversation. But we don't do that. Okay? They're bro, dude, homie, something like that. That's how we acknowledge one another. We're not acknowledging each other as nigga. I don't have any white friends that I call nigga. None. Okay? And there's none of my white friends that call me nigga. Like they don't do that because I don't do it to them. So there's no comfortability. That word around us, when we're around each other, it's not coming up when I'm around my white friends. It's just not happening. Now, when I'm with one of my cousins or something like that, yeah, nigga, what you doing? You're giving nigga right now. It's like we joke around because it's the comfortability. There's no reason for us to feel offended by what we are saying to one another because we look alike, and we know that word is more so termed towards a person or skin color reference than just homie. Bro has no color. Homie stereotypically could. Friend has no color. But nigga does. So we're not going to make it seem like the word nigga doesn't have a color tint around it. It does. When you call somebody sus, no color. When you call somebody bro, no color. When you call somebody brah, no color. But when you call somebody nigga, there's a color attached to it. whether you want a race attached to it, whether you want to admit it or not. Totally is. Okay. So as there are a lot of people like that are Puerto Rican, you know, in that nature, that to me, honestly, how I view the word nigga, just my opinion, if you will not be offended if somebody called you the same word ending with an R, if they called you a nigger and you not get offended, you shouldn't be saying nigga. Like, that's just how I feel. So ain't nobody really about to call no Puerto Rican person no nigger. Like, they're just not going to do that. Like, there's no reason for it, because we all know that that is attached to a race, to a black, to an African, to someone in that nature. Okay. So if they're not going to call you that, you shouldn't be saying the N-word. That's why it's for black people. That's why. For that reason as such. Because the same person, that same Puerto Rican that can be standing there saying nigga, is the same Puerto Rican that can call a black person a nigger. And it still affects them. You think I'm not going to think you're racist as a Puerto Rican person just because you said nigga? You're not going to think I think you're racist as a Puerto Rican person because you just called me a nigger, and you think I'm not going to take any offense to that because you have black friends? No. It still hurts the same. So if a white person calls me a nigger, I'm going to be just as upset if a Puerto Rican person called me one. There are a lot of Puerto Rican people and Latino people that don't like black people. There are a lot of them. A lot. A lot. So just because some are from certain areas, you know, people like Cardi B, who grew up, you know, in the Bronx around a lot of black people, you know, the whole world isn't like that. It's not that way. So if you're saying nigga in the Bronx, that's where you should leave it. Because you might come around these niggas in LA and they might not be feeling that. They might not be feeling that. They might whoop your ass. They might try to fight you. They don't. It's a lot of people that doesn't want to hear we're all black. No, we're not. Because if a black person calls me a nigger, I'm just going to look at them as stupid. If a Puerto Rican person calls me a nigger, I'm going to want to fight. I'm just saying. So just how Cardi goes around nigga this, nigga that, if Cardi called me a nigger, she would get the same energy I would give a white person. She would get the same energy. So just because you're around something doesn't make you it. And that's where a lot of people get confused. Just because you're around it doesn't make you that. So it doesn't matter that you grew up in a black neighborhood. It doesn't matter that. My best friend grew up in a predominantly black area, and he's white. He grew up in a predominantly white area, but he ain't never called me nigga. He ain't never called me that. He know better. He knows better. He's never said that. He don't even carry himself that way. Like, don't get me wrong, he got a little, you know, edge to him. You know, you can tell that he was raised in an urban area, but he's not speaking as if that's his walk of life. Like, he's not doing that. He didn't feel so close to the black people he was around, so he felt as if he was one. You're not. You're not. So that's the difference. You know, he had a little, you know, little swag, you know, to him, dressed a little differently, you know, and things in that nature, but he wasn't a wankster. You know, because I would have never hung out with him, you know, but no, he was really country. He had a very country accent, you know, so that's another thing that really gave it away. He was country as fuck, you know, so like that's another thing, you know, that gave it away. And then when I met his dad was 10 times worse. Yeah, I'm just like, well, god damn, y'all is country as fuck, you know, but it wasn't like him. He didn't like speak any Ebonics. He just understood them. So if I was saying any Ebonic like that black people say, he knew exactly what I was talking about already. Like, I didn't have to explain it, you know. Like, oh, I'm about to go we should go grab some Rellos real quick. And then he already knew what I was talking about. He was like, what are Rellos? You know, he wasn't like that. He was just like, cool. Like, let's go grab these backwoods and be on one. You know, he already understood what I was talking about. You know, so it's just like, I didn't have to explain it, you know, so it's just like, it was great, you know, like he already like knew me, you know, so I was just like, yay. So we were super cool, like the best of friends. Just watched him get married last year, you know, so, and we've been friends since I was like, what, 12, you know, and we're still friends to this day, you know, so, well, kind of, I'm a little mad at him, but we good, kind of, fuck you, nigga. So, I'm not saying him, just in general, the word nigga. So, yeah, so it's a difference. You know, so that's what I say. Like, I don't have a problem with Cardi necessarily saying the word nigga. I used to have a big issue with it. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to be like, why does this bitch keep saying nigga? You know, I used to get so mad. But now it's like I have to realize that, you know, the people she hang around, if she's sitting there calling Offset nigga and Offset is allowing it, that's their relationship. So I can't get mad at Offset for that because that's their relationship, you know. Now if Cardi ever flips and, you know, calls him something else, I don't want to hear Offset jumping on live talking about some Cardi calling me a nigger. Like, we don't give a fuck. How long she been calling you nigga? So it's just like that I wouldn't care about. But I don't necessarily see it in Cardi's spirit because of how I do think that Cardi super appreciates Black people. I do. You know, I do. The culture, like everything about it. You know, I do think she appreciates it. You know, so since I know that she appreciates it, I don't think it's coming from a place of malice. You know, with her saying it. Before, I used to kind of feel that way, like, why is this Puerto Rican girl trying to make saying the word nigga cool? Like, it's not, because you don't realize that it's like you giving other people passes to say it. So it's just like I don't like that, you know, so I didn't like that she did it, you know, and then it's not that I'm used to it, it's just that I really can't do anything about it. And, you know, Cardi has stated addressed it multiple times, you know, so with her addressing it, I mean, she is going to continue to say it. I mean, what I'm supposed to do, you know, so I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know, but I wouldn't encourage it. You know, I just wouldn't encourage that. If you aren't Black, I wouldn't say the word nigga. Like, I just wouldn't. Like, for what? For what? Because you never know who you're offending. You know, just because 2 people in the room is okay with it, it might be 2 in a room that want to knock your motherfucking head off. You know, so it's like you really got to be careful with saying stuff like that. And the ones that allow it, that's where you say it. Don't go around a whole new group of people. You just been kicking it in the Bronx your whole life. So now you move to Atlanta and now you just think you can just walk up nigga this, nigga that. Not everybody is going to be okay with it. Not everybody is going to be like, oh, what up, nigga? Like Hatakashi and, you know, his baby mom and them. Not everybody cool with that. It's a lot of people that will beat the shit out of it. Because a lot of those people don't have that same energy in front of Black people. That's another thing that I don't like. This bitch here sitting here saying nigga this, nigga that. Ain't nobody Black around. Ain't nobody Black around. I don't think this bitch would have had the same energy if Ari Fletcher was sitting on the bed. I don't think she would have had the same energy. I don't think it would have been like that. I don't think she would have been nigga this, nigga that, my Black friend's this, my Black friend's that. She gonna call him a faggot, you know, all of that. Like, I don't think if your gay friends were sitting on the bed with you, I don't think that you would have called him a faggot. I just don't feel that way. I just don't. I just don't feel that way. I just feel like you a fraud ass hoe, you know. But I mean, whatever. Let's get back into this bitch so we can get to our next topic.
Swallowed you. She should have swallowed you. She's that ignorant that she should have swallowed you.
And what the fuck did your mama do? She gargled your ass and spit up her fucking coochie.
No, hello? She had me, and guess what? I could say the N-word. That's what you're mad about, that I'm saying the N-word. Your mother should have. Your mother should have swallowed you.
Bitches like you, y'all like to gag first and say the N-word and then tell
shit to
go down. Y'all want to apologize.
So mad about that you
we gonna gag your ass. That's the thing. We still going, mamas.
Gag, swallow, spit. What else?
What you do on Black men?
I might
read, honey.
So what's up?
My daddy, girl. I'm sorry.
Might make you my stepson.
I'm sorry. He would even come your way.
I might make you my stepson. Quit playing.
Yeah, this bitch is mad because she's not Black and she's being called out because she cannot say the N-word.
I could say the N-word. I definitely could say the N-word. I said it.
All right, okay. Let's act the calm.
That's what you mad about. I said it, right?
If you are a non-Black person, do you think they should say the N-word? Hello? Let's wake it up. Hello?
I don't give a fuck.
Hello?
He's talking to her chat.
You looking like a fucking clown, girl. They're not laughing.
I don't give a fuck.
They're laughing at you. You look like a clown. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello? Is the phone on? Hello? They saying hell no. Look, they all saying no.
I don't give a fuck what they say. I got more money than all your followers.
Nope.
I got more money than you.
Nope.
You think I give a fuck?
Nope.
You think I give a fuck? You think I give a fuck? No, I don't. Exactly.
You do give a fuck. Mama, you're still alive. You're still alive, though. That's the funny part. You're still alive.
Be on live. You have to.
You want to be live. Just say that. Just say you want some melanin. Just say that. Just say that. Just say you want some melanin. You want some melanin in your body. I get it. You are upset because you have no fucking melanin in your skin. You lack your melanin. Bitch, what are you putting the camera down? You look stupid, mama. You embarrass yourself, mamas. dumb bitches like this. You see this, girl? Okay, we get it, girl. You got a fat ass and you're retarded.
You got a fat ass and you're retarded.
That's what's so bad about you.
Hello? You got a fat ass and you stupid.
I have this and you don't. I'm mad because I'm not black, but guess what? You mad.
You are mad. You are mad, though. You are mad. You are though mad. You're mad. Mama,
you're mad.
You're pressed.
You
pressed in the long ass edges. Bitch, edges, girl.
You can never be a woman.
Your motherfucker to make edges, girl. You want to be a black girl so damn bad. You want to be a brown.
She's in there saying you can never be a woman. You can never be a woman. So she has trans friends. How would a trans woman feel about her saying you can never be a woman? First of all, this gay man doesn't want to be one. I mean, so like that's another thing. What I said with hetero women, as soon as they get into it with somebody gay, they either a faggot, they want to be a woman, they're mad they don't have a coochie. Why, girl? I don't have a coochie, and I still fucked your man yesterday, girl. Like, what do you mean? I don't need a coochie to fuck your nigga, because this is not what it's about. But this is clearly what you want to make it into, bitch. This is clearly what you want to make it into. I don't need a pussy to fuck your man. Like, what do you mean? Like, gross. Like, I mean, and that's what that's what they go to. That's what they run to. Although trans and T-girl type of porn is the #1 porn on the fucking planet. The fucking planet. Because all these bitches be is fucks. Like, girl, that's what you are. You're a fuck. You're not married. You're not none of that. Bitch, you a whole motherfucking baby mama. And a lot of you bitches feel like just because you fuck black dick that you are black. You're not. You just had it inside of you for a limited time, bitch. Just the only thing in you that was black, that dick. That's it. The fuck you mean? There's a lot of bitches like that. They feel like because I fuck black niggas and I almost know how to make some greens, I can say and do what I want. No, the fuck you can't. Because you can still get beat the fuck up. Like, what do you mean? Like, girl, you can still get beat the fuck up, bitch. Yes. You are talking to a fucking camera right now. Go outside with this same energy around some black girls. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Scary ass bitches. I bet you won't. You bitches be in the safety of y'all home talking massive shit. Because this is the same type of bitch that's going to try to come forward and apologize. The same type of bitch that's going to swear it down. She's sorry when she said how many times in this video she don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I have more money than you and all your followers. So what the fuck would you apologize for? You clearly stated multiple times that you don't give a fuck. It's bitches like this that get beat up. These is beat up hoes. Bitch, you wouldn't have none of this energy around 3, 4 black girls. Not even 2. You wouldn't have none of this energy. Because a real black girl would check your ass immediately. Like, immediately. Bitch, don't call me no motherfucking nigga. We do not get down like that. Don't call me no motherfucking nigga. Whoever you been calling nigga that was saying back, say that shit to them. Bitch, don't call me no motherfucking nigga. Yeah. Yeah, you could be leaking in your own shit. Bitch, don't call me no motherfucking nigga. You could get fucked up. This nigga will fuck you up. Shit, ain't nothing to get drugged around your own motherfucking house, bitch. Don't play with me. Because that's how a real black girl act, and I'm not gonna be against her. I'm a backer. I'm gonna be like, pig, purr, fuck. I'm a backer. Shit, it's like, the fuck you mean? Like, girl, you got shit twisted. Because you saying all of this behind the privacy of your motherfucking home. You wouldn't have said none of this shit around the black friends that you hang around. Okay, but they gonna see the shit, bitch, and let's see if you have the same energy when you bump into them.
Yeah, girl. Your skin is not pearl. You want to be a black girl. But you don't matter because you're not a black girl. But Beyonce made for brown skin girl. She made it for you. She made for brown girl. Not you, mamas. Mamas, you barely white. Mamas.
Jezebel, I love you.
You call that in war. Mamas.
You'll be fucking seen as a fucking faggot. You'll never be a female.
And what are you? And what are you, bitch? And what are you? What are you? I'm a proud faggot. What can you do about it? You're not sensitive. I'm a black proud faggot. What are you, bitch? A stupid bitch. Hello. Hello. I feel so bad for your daughter. This is the death for your black daughter. For your black daughter. Are you serious?
You mad? Oh, you mad?
You dumb. Hello.
You dumb, bitch.
Hello. You're dumb. You're slow. They're laughing at you, bitch. Not laughing with you. Remember that. Girl, you drive by your motherfucking sleep. Every time you go to the motherfucking mirror, bitch, you get mad because you have no motherfucking melanin in your motherfucking skin. Hello. Hello.
You're mad you don't have a pussy. That's what you.
Why would I want a pussy? Hello. You so mad. Why would I want a period? Hello.
You so mad. You a bottom. You a bottom.
And what are you, bitch? What are you? Not black. Not black. Not black. Right.
I'm a bottom and a top.
Every day you wake up, you gotta wake up and know.
Hold on, real quick. Just a side note. Daryl is trying to find out yesterday my uncle cheated on my aunt 4 months after 35 years of marriage. Oh my goodness. Like my uncle cheated too. Oh my God. It was just like a couple months ago. Oh my God, we got that in common. Our families ain't shit. Our families ain't shit. Daryl, my uncle got caught in the act. Yep, I put his motherfucking business out there. Fuck him. Yep. He got caught in the motherfucking act, Daryl. Yes. And they've been married since I was like 4. I was like, oh my goodness. Our families ain't shit. Our families ain't shit. These married in ass motherfuckers. They just be coming in fucking up every motherfucking thing. That I felt that in my spirit. I had to say something. I'm like, Lord, is you saying my life right now? Wait a minute. That just happened to me too. These niggas ain't shit. So that was them arguing. She's just a pressed asshole. And she's mad at us that he read her down to the motherfucking ground. She's a basic bitch with nothing to do. Her daughter was there. At the beginning, her daughter went to ask her for something, and she like got an attitude, kind of like yelled at the girl. It's like, girl, don't yell at that little girl. She put money in your pocket too, bitch. You swept me down, you so rich. Yeah, she's putting money in it too, because she's doing YouTube videos and shit with you. But you're gonna get her ass beat up during COVID. It's what's gonna happen. Because they be like, oh, your mama the bitch. Oh, yeah, girl, remind me to jump her before we get on the bus. No, I'm fucking her up. You see what her mama said? She don't think these little black girls be knowing. They be knowing. They be knowing. They be knowing. So don't get that little girl beat up. Don't do that. Don't do that, because your ass hiding in the house, not her. She going out in the public. Yeah. And I know a lot of black girls that say, bitch, since I can't get your mama, I'ma get you. Yeah, I know a lot of black girls like that. Yeah. I'm black. There's been times my brother be like, go get that nigga because he's too little for me. But you got him though. You about the same age. Go over there and fight him. Now. I do it for you. So I'll be like, okay. All right. So you think your daughter exempt? She not. That's why you gotta watch the energy put out that bitch. So it's just like, yeah. It's a lot of brown skin girls that'll send your daughter home with knots like pearls. Watch out, you motherfucking Puerto Rican girl. Yes. Yes. And we like Puerto Ricans. We like Puerto Rican people. Shit, girl, stop it. Nah. You making Indians where you ain't gotta have a motherfucking. Now we want to fight you, girl. Girl. We would have let you live. We would have. Now we gonna chase your ass to the car at motherfucking Costco's, bitch. Shit. You could have been our friend. You was kind of cute. I was like, I don't know. Like, she kind of cute. You know, and then I went to look at some of her pictures and shit. I'm like, this is a little cute Puerto Rico. You could have been my friend. And then I clicked on this shit. I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, no, girl. No, you would get beat up immediately. Like, oh, yeah, you'll get beat up right away. Because I would have been on the phone. Like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? She just called me a nigger. Yeah, where y'all at? This Puerto Rico girl just called me a nigger. I'm going to make up shit. Yeah, I'm going to have my cousins mad as hell. I'm going to have them mad as fuck. I'm going to have them so mad. So as soon as they get there, they just want to fight. They don't want to do no talking. I just point. And then they just jump on your ass. I'm like, oh my gosh, she just called me a nigger. Cousin, I want to fight her so bad and I can't because she a girl. She said, fuck all y'all. She said, oh, your whole family fat. And they niggers. Where y'all at? I would never leave y'all out here like that. My family be mad as hell when they get that bitch. They'll be ready for her ass, bitch. Yes. Go get that hoe. There she go. She right there. Get her. She said, fuck grandmama, and she dead. And she ain't said none of that shit. But I want my family as mad as possible. I want them on 1,000 when they get there. I want them already swinging in a car before they get out, bitch. Yes. Yes. We done been in the fights and not even made it all the way out the car. Bitch, like as soon as you slow down, we thought the slow down was you letting us out. We already getting out. You ain't even pop. Yeah, Park. We want these hoes. We getting these bitches on site. So it's like, we don't play. When we say on site, bitch, we mean on site. We done chase motherfuckers through schools, over fences, all of that shit. Bitch, we don't play. We don't fucking play. And we coming for you, ho. We coming for you, bitch. Bitch, we is coming. Bitch, win, lose, or draw. We coming, ho. So, yes. I would have called my cousins like, yo, oh my God. They over here calling me niggers. Like, oh my goodness. I would have, yes. I would have said, bring everybody. Bring everybody. I'll give y'all gas. Just bring everybody. Bring everybody. It's some niggas here too. Bring everybody. Yeah. Oh yeah, she would have got that ass beat that thing, bitch. Oh yeah, you would have got beat the fuck up, who? Oh yeah, you would have been good to beat the fuck up, bitch. Oh yeah, we would have beat up grandmas, grandpas, bitch, great aunties, who, kids. I'll punch the shit out of kids. You got me fucked up. Kids be getting in the fights. Kids be getting in the fights. Kids can fight, bitch. I done seen kids join fights. You ain't about to jump me. I don't give a fuck, you 7. You was not about to jump me. Y'all not about to do that. You too close. And you over here talking shit. Y'all not about to jump me. Y'all is jealous of me. Y'all is, hell no. Y'all is not about to jump me. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck that you 7. So, what you doing out here? Go in the house. Okay. I'll kick that motherfucker to the moon. Throw him in the air like a hinge. Don't play with me. Yeah. I don't give a fuck your infant sitting there in a stroller. I will put my whole cup of water on him. Bitch, you sitting there talking shit, and then this baby. Then douse some water on the baby. What? Shit, yes. Shit. Yes. I will fight your whole child. I don't like how that bitch is looking at me. I don't like how she looking at me. What the fuck she looking at me like that for? What's she looking at me like that for? I don't give a fuck. I'm in my 30s. I will beat this bitch ass like I'm an 8 all over again. I remember when I was 8. I remember how I was fighting. You need to get her. You need to fucking get her. Get this little bitch. Because I will fuck her up. So I don't know why she think her daughter is exempt. If we came over there to fight her, what's your daughter doing at the door? What's she doing at the door? Where Quanya? Go get Quanya. She 10. She got, come on. She got to fight sometime. Come on. She got to fight sometime. Come on, Quanya. Is your daughter popping shit? Okay. She 8, she 10. Let's go. Yes. We have somebody for everybody. We sure do. We don't play that shit. Why the fuck your daughter at the door? Why she at the door? She know what it is. Now we drag her outside, we'll be wrong. Why she at the door? I don't give no fuck about her being 7. All right. You better get that little hoe. Because she get fucked up too, baby. But ask Toya from the NOLA, baby. Shit, her flat. So yeah, fuck her, girl. Watch your mouth before we beat your ass, girl. Yeah. So let's get into 50 and TI. Oh my god. Oh my god. 50 Cent goes on roasting session against T.I. over stats. All right, now I'm not reading this shit at the top because fuck 50. So 50 Cent says about him, he says, this is what 50 said about T.I., y'all, about T.I. little bitty ass, about a car seat. He said, bro, you can't be serious. Wait, I'm sorry things didn't go the way you wanted them to, but look at the bright side. You got a job. Stars Power Sunday, 9 p.m. 50 cents. So I guess T.I. little bitty ass is on Power. So 50 was trying to sun him. Like, bitch, you better have your motherfucking ass out. Work hole. You talking about doing a motherfucking versus, bitch. This ain't no Brandy and Monica shit. Your ass better be to work on Sunday. This is your boss speaking, little boy. So, yeah, 50 sunned his ass. 50 like, bitch, you worry about that. Worry about that script I sent over there. Who? Worry about that. Did you remember your lines? You trying to do a verses and shit. Did you remember your lines? Like, oh my God. Like, oh my goodness. Like, did you remember what? Get over here before I fire you. Hurry up. You trying to get new gigs and I just gave you a gig, bitch. Shut up. I'm not doing no verses with you, you little bitch. Like, it just wouldn't make sense. You suck at life and I don't. Hence, I'm hiring you, bitch. And you didn't even put me in your trap museum. You didn't even put me in there. You didn't even put me in your little trap museum, bitch. Like, you didn't even put me in there and I'm fucking 50. Who? You could find me in a club. So, 50, already, a little annoyed by that. Because he's like, how you do a whole museum about music and try to act like you're more relevant than me? How do you have a side, but I don't? Like, no. You got me fucked up. Fuck you. So, let's move on with this bullshit. So, 50 Cent wrote, I'm Serious, bitch. In 2001, T.I. released his debut album, I'm Serious. The album peaked at 98. Yes. The album peaked at number 98 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart and sold about 270,000 copies. Wikipedia, T.I. discography. So for the ones in the room that try to make it seem like T.I. is so relevant, when? Rubber Band Man, wow, there's a Taliban. Yeah, 45 illegally in my other hand. Getting on planes with a whole motherfucking artillery. With your weird ass. You fucking beige smurf. So yeah, I was here for it. So 50 said, bro, you can't be serious. Wait, I'm sorry things didn't go the way you wanted them to, but look at the bright side, and this is when he had posted, that. This is just a quote from it. I don't know why they quoted it twice. That's stupid. So here go T.I. stressed out ass. Lord. That's not a good picture. They did him dirty. Oh Lord, it's 50. Duh. So 50 posted this picture. His beard looked like a map. Like a nappy map. That's what it's given. Nappy map. So he said, bro, your beard not quite connecting like your music. You do know I did 10 million on the second album too. Is that 10 million? Yeah, that's 10 million. 10 million on the second album too. You just make sure you're at work on time, okay? Hashtag Stars Power this Sunday. He said, you just make sure that tiny, weird face looking ass don't make you late to work again. You just be to work on time. We ain't got time for death becomes her face ass bitches. You sitting over there trying to help her face not melt. And you over there gluing shit back on and all of that shit over there falling apart. So, yeah. And so 50's music, like I said earlier, was way bigger than fucking T.I.'s. They don't even compare. Okay? Like 50, I remember when him and Kanye, they were both coming out with an album at the same time. And like 106 in Park, TRL, all of them, they had it as like the Battle of the Titans because both of them were huge artists. You know, Kanye had just was coming off of the College Dropout, and 50 was just coming off of Give Her Start Trying, and then they both were coming out with albums, and their albums came out on the same fucking day. Now, Kanye did beat 50 in record sales. He did. But it was still motherfucking monumental. Like, that shit was huge. It's like the Battle of the fucking Titans. So, OMG. So, it was like the Battle of the Titans. So, T.I. has never had that type of appeal. T.I. was okay when it came to music, but he wasn't, like, relevant. Like, I mean, he was more known for what the songs he was hopping on versus just him in general. Like, So, I mean, he was decent. He had a cute little wave, like 1 or 2 splashes, and then we all moved on. So it's like T.I. wasn't like a big artist for a fucking long time. Like, no. He had his little 10 minutes, if you will, and then it was just on to the next one. Like, we were not paying attention to T.I. Like, it was more so of the Kanyes and the Jay-Z's and the, because even at that moment in time, we kind of stopped paying attention to 50. Like, he kind of slowly but surely just left, and it was the same fucking thing for T.I. Like, you just fell off. You make it seem like you are super relevant, established. Like, you established more so in the South than anywhere. You're world known, especially now more so to like reality shows and shit like that. But you are not that nigga. Like, you're not. And to put somebody up like 50 Cent, it would need to be, to me, with somebody like Ja Rule, because that would make more sense. It would be no different than if Tupac and Biggie was alive. Everybody would want them to do a versus against each other. Y'all ain't gonna make me believe that y'all gonna want Biggie to do a motherfucking versus with Jay-Z over Tupac. No. Now, don't get me wrong. A Jay-Z and Biggie, that still would have been dope, but it would have made more sense for Tupac and Biggie. Let's just keep it real. So within the same situation, a versus with 50 will only make sense with Ja Rule. Like, it will only make sense if they did it together. Like, no, fuck T.I. Sean, what about T.I. versus Rick Ross? I think that would be a good idea because both of them are snitches. Both of them work for the people. Both of them work for the white man. So I think that this will be a good fucking match. Yes. Both of these niggas is the police. Both of them. T.I. with his motherfucking Crime Stoppers, and Rick Ross Beach was a whole motherfucking cop, low-key. So snitch against snitch? Absolutely. Yep, these police ass niggas. Absolutely. FBI agent against CIA. Absolutely. Yeah, that'll be cute. That'll be cute. I like that. Snitch against snitch. Yeah. Yeah. SeanDavieWay, I have a versus battle that will be legendary. What Tan's the girl? Well, who? They both of them is police. Yes. Rick Ross done stole somebody's whole motherfucking life, and T.I. is living vicariously through Tiny. We're not gonna make it seem like Tiny is worth more money. Tiny is definitely the breadwinner. So, girl, Tansy, Jay-Z wouldn't let Chris Brown within 10 feet of Beyonce. Rihanna was like low-key his daughter because he brought Rihanna here from Barbados. She auditioned for him over the phone. And you know what Chris Brown did to Rihanna. Why do you think there has never been a Beyonce and Chris Brown collaboration? Jay-Z don't play that shit. Now, I'm not saying he controlling Beyonce, but I just feel like because I'm sure some artists that Beyonce is probably not wanting him to work with, especially female-wise. We ain't gonna all act like we ain't human. If I don't like that bitch, I don't want you working with her. I don't like her, Jay. Like, I can see Beyonce saying that. And I can see Jay-Z like, who? Oh, hell no. Like, don't play with me, B. So, Jay-Z would not let that happen. He wouldn't even let them within 10 feet of each other. Did you literally just name a one-hit wonder? Island Girl, I Love You, but Blue Control is a one-hit wonder. While he was bagging, I was coming down a hill just a dragging. All his pictures and his clothes and a bagging. Yes. There go the dreams, they fade away, beach. But you cheated on me, and that's for that now. Oops. Period. There goes the house we made. Oops, beach. Oh my goodness. I used to love her. But that was the only song I know by her. That's the only one I know. So she like a one-hit wonder, right? Yeah, that would have been legendary. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they're on the opposite side of heaven. I'm sure Prince is like, I don't want to be over there. Is Michael still out there? Is he dancing for God again? I'm not going over there. I'm going to stay on this side. He's always like trying to kiss up to God. Like he's so annoying. Like I just feel like that's how Prince and Michael is. They're on the opposite sides to heaven. I feel like that's how they is up there. And Michael's just like, you don't want to be my friend. We already beefed on earth. Now we're in heaven. God wants us to do a song. Are you going to say no to God? Are you? You can't say no to God. He wants us to do a song. You don't want to do it, Prince? Prince. That's how they is in heaven. They're on the opposite side. Prince don't want to be over there. Prince like, tell Aaliyah if she goes back over there, don't fucking come back over here again. I saw her over there with Michael. I heard them. One in a Million remix. Who else made that song? Tell Aaliyah if she goes back over there, that's where she's staying. Done with it. He already took James Brown. Done with it. Pick a side. Pick a side. Yes. I bet you heaven is lit. Girl. It's like, tell Aaliyah's ass if she goes back over there, I'm telling everybody about R. Kelly. Saying what happened. I'm going to rock her fucking boat, all right? If she goes back over there. Yeah. Yeah. She's going to have to show me she's more than a woman if she takes her ass back over there. So, yeah. I fucking saw her dance with Michael. She didn't know the moonwalk before she got up here. Now she knows how to do the moonwalk. That's the problem. So, hair flip. And so, moving right along. Fuck them. There's more, but I don't care to get into that shit. Fuck them. It should be between 50 and Ja Rule. That's just how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it. So give me your money. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Dr. Dre's estranged wife wants $2 million a month in spousal support. Now, y'all all know Dr. Dre is rich as fuck on these hoes. Dr. Dre is rich as hell. So, Dr. Dre, you can afford it. You can afford it. Y'all was married. Yeah. You can afford it. Do I think he should have to pay it? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's up to the judge. I mean, I guess that's up to the motherfucking judge. But see, here's the thing. You're saying, Stevie, you're saying that Shake my $2 million a month, get the fuck out of here. But here's the thing. She wanted $1 billion. That's what she requested. She requested $1 billion. Not half. Not $1 million. She requested $1 billion originally. So that's how you know Dr. Dre got a lot of motherfucking money. That motherfucker rich. Because you can't even request things that aren't That person that's that a person that's not, it's like somebody right now suing me for $10 million. I'm not fucking worth $10 million, so you can't sue me for that. You can't do that. You can't do that. So for her to be able to say I want $1 billion and it actually makes it into court, that means that he can afford it. So that motherfucker is rich. Like he fucking rich as shit. So but if she gets it, this will be like the most expensive divorce in history. Because I believe it was like Paul McCartney's ex-wife. She had got like the biggest thus far. And I think it was like, what was it, like 300 mil or something like that? I don't know. But it was big, beach. But Paul McCartney's ex-wife, she has the biggest divorce winning thus far. So if she wins this bitch, she's gonna go down in history for one of the biggest gold diggers like in life. So it's like, gone beach. I can't knock her. I can't knock her. This is what these niggas get. They want to sit around and put all their trust in these hoes. Put all their trust in these hoes, because a black woman would have wanted like a good 2-3 million, and she would have been good. Give me that. Give me 2 of the houses, bitch. Give me about 6 of these cars, and I don't ever want to pay for anything that come to our children. And then you just, because they yours too, bitch, and you got it. So yeah, give a bitch like a cool 3-4 million, and we good. Like, just don't call me no more. Don't text me no more, bitch, and we good. Like, I don't think no black woman would have been trying to get $1 billion. Like, I just don't feel like she would have been doing that. I need $2 million a month. Why? Like, for what? Yeah. Like, gross. Like, 2 mil a month, bitch. That's a lot. That's a motherfucking lot. That's a lot, who? So I'm like, that was, bitch. That would be expensive as fuck, you know, to pay. But he got it. It ain't like he don't got it. You know, it's different when a person doesn't have the money. You know, like Eliza Ray in the future. This bitch trying to get $53,000 a month. Girl, for what? Girl, for what? What do you need $53,000 a month for? That baby do not need that. Like, the child doesn't need that. That bitch just wants to be taken care of herself. Like, I want to make sure you're taking care of me. You know, so gross. Like, but I mean, kudos to her though. Like, I can't be no hating ass hoe. I mean, bitch, I would have been trying to get as much coin as I could too. That's a rich motherfucker. And so moving on from that, Big Sean was crying. Oh my God. So he is so happy about his album selling, unlike T.I. And oh my God, he was crying, and he is so fucking cute. So we about to watch him cry. Oh my God, I love Big Sean. I love him. I do. I would treat you better than Janae does.
It's been a long time coming for sure. For my first album out, almost 10 years ago. So just want to say I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's been a long time coming.
Oh my God. Oh, he cute.
For my first album out.
Look at him.
Almost 10 years ago. So just want to say I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's been a long time coming for sure.
Oh, he fine.
For my first album out. Almost 10 years ago. So
that's all right, Big Sean. We got you. So his album, bitch, Detroit 2, it's doing good. Are we so happy for him? I love Big Sean. I really do. I love him. And he is such a beautiful man. And he stays out of trouble. You know, he with Janae. Aiko. Congratulations. They together. And I feel like he should break up with her. Because, look, y'all been together a long time. She ain't getting boring to you. You don't want to be single for a while. Y'all is not married. Y'all ain't got no ring or shit. Like, just be single. We want you to be single again. We sick of her. We sick of fucking Janae. I love you, Janae. I love your music. You're beautiful and all of that. I just want him to be single for a while because I just feel like you low-key a bruiser. I feel like you low-key a witch. Like, girl. You putting hexes of shit on this man. But congratulations, Big Sean. Put a dream catcher over your bed. And burn some sage around that witch. Shit. I love you, Janae, but girl, you was giving demon from Charm. You was giving the source, bitch. The source of all fucking evil. That's what you giving. Congratulations, Big Sean. We love you. And keep on doing your thing. Because we love you, Big Sean. Leave that witch. I love Janae, but she can be the source of all evil by herself. You ain't got to be one of her upper level demons. Sean, Big Sean, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be one of them upper level demons for this tool. So, I'm about to go over the station because it's Beyonce's birthday. And we about to get into everything Beyonce. We're going to talk about her. We're going to do some Beyonce facts. I'm going to cuss out some of these bitches that was trying to be Beyonce. Yep. The A. Marie's of the world. Yep. The A. Marie's of the world. Yep. The A. Marie's of the world. Yeah. So, I'm about to go on Station Head and we're going to play some Beyonce music. And I'm going to cuss out these bitches that have always tried to be Beyonce. Yes. So, we're going to talk about that. And how pussy hole can never. Yeah. And talk about how pussy hole can never. Yeah. The link is in the chat. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Shine. The link is in the chat, bitch. And we about to go over here and talk about Beyonce, play some of her music. It's her birthday. She's one of the baddest bitches that have ever done it. Are you fucking kidding me? And we're going to talk about Mrs. Beyonce. Oh my God, I love her. Like, it is literally B-Day. It's a fucking holiday, y'all. So here, flip. A. Marie, bitch, you can never. Carrie Hilson, bitch, you could never. Keisha Cole, you could never. It's a lot of hoes that, you know, that have Beyonce's name in their mouth. And we're also going to do the top 10 celebrities that hate Beyonce. Did you guys know that a lot of people they is jealous of us? Beyonce. They is jealous of us. So there's the top 10 list of celebrities that don't like Beyonce. And I'm about to cuss these hoes out. So, because these bitches got me messed up. Yes. So we're going to do the top 10 celebrities that hate Beyonce on her birthday. Because Beyonce loves her haters too. So we have to show them some shine as well. So hit that link and we're about to go over there. And I'm about to cuss these hoes out because they got me fucked up. And until the next show, oh my God, I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for coming. Until I see you guys next time, oh my God, bye.